A total of 185 barangays across the province of Cebu are already in the list of drug-cleared communities, as announced last week by the Regional Oversight Committee on Illegal Drugs. For the first 4 months of this year, the committee cleared 25 barangays, adding to the 160 cleared in 2017, making it to 185 in total. The latest drug-cleared barangays include 13 barangays of Pilar Town in Camotes Island, 7 barangays in San Remigio Town, 3 barangays in Danao City, and 1 barangay each from the city of Naga and San Francisco Town, also in Camotes Island. The province of Cebu has 1,066 barangays in all 51 towns and cities. The Department of Interior and Local Government Head Director Rene Bordios said that most, if not all, of the drug-cleared barangays in the region are in Cebu, which shows that the province is active in its efforts to fight illegal drugs. He added that Cebu is the only local government unit in the region that actively monitors and announces its drug-cleared barangays. Bordios is one of the members of the Oversight Committee being chaired by the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency. The Cebu Provincial Government, through the Cebu Provincial Anti-Drug Abuse Office, is also one of the members of the committee. As such, with the capital being just a part of the committee, Governor Hilary P. Davide III denied speculations that the drug-clearing efforts were made in time for the barangay and youth elections. Davide said the Oversight Committee is a collegial body that determines and validates whether a barangay is drug-cleared. Other members of the committee are the Philippine National Police, represented by Superintendent Anthony Bagarina of the Cebu Provincial Police Office and the Department of Health. DILG's Bordios said that the committee has been clearing barangays of illegal drugs since last year. He said the campaign is a continuing effort and was not triggered by the elections. Last May 10, Cipado invited members of the Oversight Committee and barangay officials for the declaration of drug-cleared barangays in Cebu and to recognize the efforts of these barangays. He added that it is only the Cebu Provincial Government that created an office, the Cipado, which is primary task to focus on anti-illegal drug campaign. Cipado head Carmen Remedios Ivy Durano said these government agencies have been tasked to check on specific criteria in the validation process. She said that DILG has been tasked to check the action plan for the barangays and to ensure it is being implemented. The DOH focuses on community-based treatment programs, while the police is tasked to work on the demand reduction of drugs and those in the watch list. PDEA, on the other hand, is focused on high-value targets in the drug-clearing operations. The role of Cipado is to monitor the Barangay Anti-Drug Abuse Council and to ensure that it is functioning well. PDEA 7 Chief Emerson Marcote said that as early as January this year, the committee has already received an endorsement for drug-cleared barangays, but the committee, he said, saw the need to conduct further validations. Getting 20% of drug-cleared barangays is one of the factors for an LGU to get the DILG seal of good local governance. But Governor Davide said SGLG is just a bonus, and with or without the seal, the Cebu Provincial Government will remain steadfast in its fight against illegal drugs. The capital has been a recipient of the seal for the past 3 consecutive years. The declaration of the latest drug-cleared barangays was made during a meeting organized by the Cipado held at the capital last May 10. A memorandum of agreement was signed last May 17 by Governor Hilary P. Davide III and Commissioner Ramon Fernandez of the Philippine Sports Commission to formalize the Cebu Province hosting the 2018 Philippine National Games along with Cebu City this May 19 to 26. Fernandez extended his gratitude to the provincial government for supporting the multi-sporting meet, seen to attract at least 10,000 athletes representing the various cities and province all over the country. The competition will kick off tomorrow at the Cebu City Sports Center, with President Rodrigo Duterte expected to grace the opening ceremony. Lawyer Ramil Abing, Executive Director of the Cebu Provincial Sports Commission, said the governor approved at least 2 million pesos for logistical support and 2.3 million for the training and participation of Cebu Province athletes. Abing said the province is excited and ready to host the event and have been collaborating with Cebu City and the PSC for the preparation of the week-long tournament. Aside from financial assistance, the province is also tasked to provide transportation as well as security and medical personnel who will be stationed 24 hours at the playing venues. Some of the 21 events will be held outside of Cebu City, with Tabuelan Town and the cities of Naga and Danao chosen as venues. Tabuelan will play host to triathlon, while Danao will be the venue for archery, mountain bike, cycling, and duathlon. Sepak takraw, tennis, and weightlifting events will be held in the city of Naga. The Cebu Province will be sending a 320-man delegation composed of athletes and officials. Out of the 21 events, the Cebu Province will compete in 13 sport disciplines, including arnis, archery, athletics, boxing, chess, judo, karate-do, sepak takraw, triathlon, volleyball indoor, weightlifting, beach volleyball, and taekwondo. The last time Cebu hosted the PNG was in 1997.
Information officers from various municipalities and cities in Cebu participated in the 3-day workshop aimed to strengthen their capacity as deliverers of updates and news to their constituents on the projects and programs of their respective local government units. Attorney Mark Tolentino, OIC of the Provincial Information Office and the Capital's Provincial Administrator, welcomed the participants to the seminar workshop as he emphasized on the crucial roles of the information officers in disseminating news to the public, especially the projects of the government and the many services available to the people. Tolentino said the Capital fully supports efforts that would further enhance the growth of information officers in Cebu Province. Tolentino said the Capital will act as Big Brother who would be there to support in each endeavor, especially in skills enhancement training. The workshop was organized by the Capital through the Provincial Information Office in partnership with the Cebu Association of City and Municipal Public Information Officers or Capitol-PIO. Several discussions were laid out in the 3-day event, including a talk on the discipline of the media industry, which was tackled by the Freeman newspaper's assistant news editor Jobert Ucao, and a discussion on current social media trends by Inupub Media co-founder Max Limpag. Other topics were news writing by one of PIO's copy editor Jovi Herodias Tagoy, Cebuano news writing by Banat News copy editor Dennis Tanyo, and PIA Cebu information manager Rachel Nisha. Capitol-PIO President Michelle Mondigo said the event is a step forward for Capitol-PIO's campaign to urge LGUs of the pressing need to have information officers. She added that there are more advantages that info officers can gather from the training as it aims to empower communities in the digital age and in the advent of fake news.
Ato ang mga local government units, especially sa lalawigan sa Cebu, na ay daghang programa sad mo nga pinaagisad sa ato ang provincial government. Apan dili tanang mga lokalidad ang nakahibaw. That is why importante gyud kaayo i-empower ang tanang mga information officers.
Mondigo is the current information officer of Danao City. On July 23, 2016, Cebu Governor Hilario P. Davide III issued an executive order in support of President Duterte's Freedom of Information Order No. 2. Duterte's order established the first Freedom of Information or FOI law in the Philippines, covering all government offices under the executive branch. Its purpose was to require all executive departments, agencies, bureaus, and offices to make public records, contracts, transactions, and any information requested by a member of the public except for matters affecting national security. Davide tasked the PIO to observe the implementation of the FOI order. With the proposed 20-story modern edifice to be built inside the Capitol compound, which will serve as the new home of the Cebu Provincial Government, questions may be swirling around about the fate of the old Capitol building. Joselito Boboy Costas, head of the Provincial Tourism Office, said the old edifice will be reconfigured in a way that would put it to productive use through the conservation strategy of adaptive reuse. On Wednesday, May 16, the Provincial Government conducted a public consultation on the proposed 1.5 billion pesos resource center with the tourism chief as among the resource speakers. Costa said conserving a building does not need to be done purely on the grounds of mere heritage conservation, but also for safeguarding a cultural heritage with a view to suitably adapt to the social needs. Costa cited the Venice Charter on Adaptive Reuse. The charter is the oldest document written on the subject in 1964 by the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. Adaptive reuse refers to the process of reusing an old building or site for a purpose other than which it was built or designed for. Typically, it is closely related to historical preservation and conservation on places with rich history. Cebu Governor Hilario P. Davide III and Vice Governor Agnes Magpale were present during the stakeholders consultation, as well as some members of the Provincial Board, including Board Member Christopher Baricuatro, Jerome Lebrando, and Yolanda Daan.